Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's Top 5 Camps. I'm TNG, and as ever, I've got some amazing creations to show you from some of the best builders in the Fallout 76 community. Now, this is part 2 of this week's Top 5 competition, and will feature the best clean builds of the week. Part 1 is already up, please feel free to go and look at that, and that one features all the immersive builds. There's a link down in description. With all that being said, let's take a look at this week's best clean builds. Coming in at number 5, we have LadyH with the Mini Casino. And straight off, right, exterior-wise, that thing looks bloody awesome, doesn't it? Proper sweet-looking build, that is. And I like all the different building materials you've used. I mean, what have we got there? We've got the Palace of the Winding Path kit, we've got the greenhouse walls, we've got the White Springs set. It's a bloody mishmash of everything. But it works in my opinion. Yeah, really solid exterior on that LadyH. Now, with this being a casino, I'm expecting to see casino-y goodness on the inside. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Yep, it is a casino, and it is mini. Yeah, you've ticked all the boxes, LadyH. The title certainly fits. Yeah, it's not too bad at all in here. Personally, I would have liked to have seen a bit more casino-y kind of stuff, you know, some more slot machines and whatnot, but yeah, overall, really solid job on this one. And I've not actually seen many casino builds, which is mad. Usually when a new theme comes out, every man and his dog's got a camp based around it. So yeah, nice work. Honestly, top job on this one, LadyH. Thank you for entering this week. Coming in at number 4, we have Moonlight Cowboy with the Bushwood Country Club. And apparently, this is based on a film. You know what I'm like with films, guys. You could tell me it's from anything and I wouldn't know because I don't watch TV. But yeah, this is apparently from a film called Caddyshack. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm sure it's a perfect copy. Let me know down in comments, guys. Yeah, so let's get back to something I do know a little bit more about, and that's building in 76. And I can already see that this thing would have been a kick in the dick to put together. Moonlight quite simply hates himself and decides to build with all kinds of random shit, and in this case, he's used some form of stash box. I can't put my finger on which one it is, but yeah, it's definitely not walls, is what I'm trying to tell you. Now, I don't know why you do a creation without using walls and put yourself through all of this, but Moonlight seems to enjoy destroying his brain cells, which is fine. And I will be honest, it does look pretty cool. And the extra complexity does kind of add to it. You know, it's impressive how he's got everything lined up and working so well. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for the effort, my friend, and the dedication. Overall, bud, you've done a really good job on this. It's unique, it's different, you're pushing the boundaries of building. Yeah, I can't fault it one little bit. Congratulations on the number 4 spot. In the number 3 spot this week, we have Twisted Rose with the Chapel Cottage build. And let me start by saying, Rose is an absolute master when it comes to this kind of build. She's got a knack of making really cozy looking structures, like something you'd find in bloody English countryside. And this one ain't no different. I can smell the cow and horse shit from here. That is a really nice looking exterior. I like the shape on it as well. It's not a simple pointy boy 1200, is it? You've got a little bit of angulation. Suits you, sir. I love the exterior, love the overall design. Nice job on it, Rose. Let's have a look on inside of it and see what you've done in here. Yep, again, good job. I can't complain about it one bit. Looks really good, that does. It's not too cluttered, not too over the top, which I think's important on clean builds. And I must say, that fireplace, yeah, you've knocked it out at part with that. That's bloody lovely, that is. Rose, great work as ever. Nice camp you've got here. Thank you very much for entering this week, and congratulations on the number 3 spot. More than well deserved. Coming in at number 2 this week, we have Piuy with the Throne of Stone and Bone build. Now, that is a tongue twister. It's the thuggish, ruggish, but sorry, that just popped into my head, and I'm not going to be able to forget that for the next 2 weeks. Cheers to that, Piuy. Thank you very much. Now then, with this being a Piuy build, I am expecting some witchcraft with wavy willard stone columns, and of course, I am not disappointed. Already I can see this thing is going to be an absolute mind bender. I mean, look at the curvature in it. How do you get curves out of solid square objects? I just can't work it out, me. I know the principle behind it, right, but the patience and the time it takes, nope, not for me, not involved in that. Way too much of an aneurysm risk. But guys, you can't deny how bloody beautiful that looks. I mean, look at the patterns. that's been created by putting all these stone columns together and defensive walls. It's it's awesome. And straight up now, Piuy, I admire the amount of effort that you put into your builds. There's not many who go to the level that you do, and it's very bloody impressive. It speaks for itself, doesn't it? I don't even need to say that. Piuy, thank you very much for entering this week. This is one of the nicest and most technical builds that I've seen in a long time. You've really knocked it out the park. Congratulations on the number 2 spot. Hats off to you, mate. Fucking breaking out some ASMR there. I don't know. Anyhow, it is time to find out who's coming number 1 this week. However, I am going to have to keep you waiting for just a little bit longer, because it's time for this week's honourable mentions. Yes. Oh, and while we're here, I just want to let you know that this week's judge is VixW87. She's done an awesome job choosing the camps this week. I'll leave a link to her channel down in the description. If you want to check her out, please feel free to do so. Anyhow, let's get back to the subject at hand, the honourable mentions. And as ever, we have got 2 of them. The first one is going to go to Ravnir with the Ravnir Tavern build. I'm not quite sure this is a clean build. However, we haven't taken a look at the inside yet, so things may change. But yeah, not too much to see out here. It is a decorated prefab. So let's just move on to the inside. And yeah, this is definitely clean in here. Let's be honest with ourselves. And again, it's rather nicely decorated. It's even got a bloody bowling alley going down in here. Yeah, overall, Ravnir, good job on this. Not a massive fan of the prefabs, but you have made it your own, so fair play to you. Congratulations on the honourable mention, my friend. Now, our second honourable mention this week goes to Texas MRFR. I'm sure that means motherfucker, but I could be wrong. Please let me know, Texas. Could just have I don't know, an interesting Seat Leon sport models. I'm sorry. What Texas has done here is what I believe to be a keep kind of building, and much like Piuy's build, the use of the wavy willard stuff is phenomenal. I love how you've created this Texas. I like the shape of it. Kind of looks like a slightly ruined building, and I'm all about that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's a solid build, this one, bud. If it was me judging this week, it may have got in the top 5. I can't divulge that, but honestly, top marks for effort and top marks for the final result. It's a really nice build, this. Congratulations on the honourable mention, my friend. And that wraps up this week's honourable mentions. I think I should tell you who's in the number 1 spot now, shouldn't I? Aye, 100% I should. And this week, it goes to an absolute banger of a build. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's winner of the top 5 best clean camps goes to Mina with the White Springs Mansion and Boutique. This thing is... this is stunning. There's no other word to describe it. Guys, just take a look at the exterior. The garden area alone is better than some camps I've seen over the years of playing 76. That floating dome piece there that she's made with the support column things, that is awesome. I've never seen anybody do that before. It's properly clever and it looks bloody good as well. That is a nice idea. I may just be stealing that from you. Nope, I won't be doing, because I can't be arsed figuring out how to actually do it. I'm lazy. What can I say, guys? Mina, I'm loving the detail of the exterior of this thing. That little garden area you've got there as well. How clean it actually looks on the outside. Yeah, what a stunning exterior. Let's take a look at the inside, though. See if it matches the outside beauty. And unlike most of the people I've dated in my life, yes, it does match it. This is a beautifully well-decorated camp. The kitchen is beautiful for a kick-off. I like how you've got all the items on the shelves there. Clever little bit of building trickery we've got going on. The raven you've got there in that display cabinet is clever as hell. I've never seen anybody do that before. I like that. Although, for anybody watching, please don't, copy that in real life. Sealed glass cabinets and life forms that breathe oxygen they don't work well together. But yeah, Mina, overall, this build, absolutely stunning. One of the best looking mansions I've seen. The interior's awesome, and you've got some really clever ideas as well. Thank you very much for entering this week. Congratulations on the number 1 spot. More than well deserved. And again, guys, thank you to everybody who entered the competition this week in both parts of this. It is much appreciated. Please keep on submitting. Please keep up the good work. And of course, guys, remember, this is part 2 of the video. Go back and watch part 1 to see all the immersive builds as well. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. As ever, I'd like to say a massive thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. The extra support is much appreciated. If that's anything any of you guys watching are interested in, there's a link in description. Anyhow, as we say it north, I love you and leave you, and I'll catch you at next one. Have fun, everybody.